welcome to all of you this evening for a talk on this, or rather a conversation on this very interesting issue. We had started the conversation on urbanization series in February last year. It's a partnership between ICRIER and Habitat Center. 90% ICRIER, or maybe 95% ICRIER, and 5% is our share. So we've had 9 conversations so far on a variety of topics: air, water, urban planning, transport. We had a speaker from Tokyo on how they had achieved low carbon intensity in one of their cities. We've had talks on vegetable farming in built-up areas. All of this covered the physical aspect, and so it was time to look at the financial aspect, because to do all of these things, you do require money at the end of the day, and that's the most important issue. And I'm happy that Dr. Ahluwalia has agreed to our request. She would herself lead this 10th conversation on restoring municipal finances. Dr. Ahluwalia, as all of you know, is the chairperson of ICRIER, and she's leading the research and capacity building program on the challenges of urbanization in India. She was chairperson of the high-powered expert committee on urban infrastructure and services from 2008 to 2011. Her research has focused on urbanization, sustainable public service delivery, industrial development, microeconomic reforms, and social sector development. And of course, she has written a large number of books and articles. So with these few words, may I request Dr. Ahluwalia to initiate this 10th conversation on restoring municipal finances.
Thank you, Rakesh, and a very, very good afternoon. I'm not going to speak for more than 10 minutes. In fact, I'm very pleasantly surprised that so many of you have come. This was a conspiracy. Rakesh chose the subject, not me, and he also chose the speaker. And he said to me, you have to lead. And I said, nobody would come. Om, please come. Oh, I'm glad I have some experts who are here. Om Mathur and Rakesh Ranjan. You know, these are people who know much more about municipal finances than I do. And here we have the private sector part of public-private partnership. Rakesh, I'm very impressed. You've got, and Professor K.L. Krishna, who is a guru to all of us. So you've got some very high-quality participation, and all I have are just 5 points here, because what I wanted to do was, I actually, once he mentioned it to me, I said, okay, let's have this conversation to see what is on the minds of people when they think of municipal finances, you know? So with that in mind, let me just say that today we are at a stage in the development of our country where the non-agricultural, the urban sector contributes about 2/3 of our GDP, and this percentage is going to increase to 75% by 2031, right? And this means that cities will be acting as engines of growth. So not only do we need to provide investment and services to create the conditions in which these cities can attract entrepreneurs and offer employment opportunities to people who come in search of more productive jobs in urban areas. That's kind of one part of the story. But also, in fact, historically, it's really cities that generate resources which can then subsidize the rural sector. You can't have every part of the economy being subsidized. Some sectors have to do the earning of the revenue, and here we have a situation in India today where cities are so crucial, but financially they are neither autonomous, nor strong, nor resilient, and most important, not empowered. And what do we mean? Empowerment has become more or less a political term. So, different people use the word empowerment for different reasons. What do we mean by empowerment? If I am a municipal commissioner, and today I'm the chief executive running a city, what is my revenue? How do I prepare my budget? The main source of my revenue, over which I have some control, not very much, is property tax. Because there again, the rates of property tax are set by the state government, not by the local urban city government. And also the base on which that rate will apply is decided by the state government. So you have a situation where an election is coming and the state government decides that all properties below 10 lakh are exempt from taxes. So overnight, a part of my revenue is eroded. So that, just saying, put yourself in the shoes of a municipal commissioner. I'm not even talking, Bichara mayor, though he doesn't have any powers, But even those who have executive powers, what kind of financial constraints they are working